All right, I want to welcome you to the junior high matchup on the senior night between your junior high Crusader girls and the Heritage Hall junior high girls. So if you can all rise, we'll pray. And then starting lineups. Jesus, opportunity together to play a game of basketball, keep everybody safe. And both on let both of these teams enjoy the game, and let you in all that we do. In your name, amen.
Good late afternoon once again on this Friday, February 18th, 2022, as we have the starting lineups for your junior high girls of Heritage. Starting number 5, Lindsay Number 9, Olivia Ginga. Number 20, Annika Houghton. Number 23, Abigail Zenterdorfer. And that's your junior high girls for the Heritage Hall Patriots. Now let's do it one more time for your junior high girls of your Suburban Christian Crusaders. Number 10, Mackenzie. 11, Caitlin. And number 21, Audrey. And last but not least, the 8th grader, number 32, Rosario. Your junior high girls of the Suburban Christian Crusaders. Now let's play some junior high girls basketball one last time at SCF. Good late afternoon to you. And there's a good start. As I say, good late afternoon to you. That shot's no good. All right, good late afternoon to you on this Friday, February 18th, 2022. As this is a junior high girls matchup between Suburban and Heritage Hall, and Suburban is off to a 2-0 start. Yes, forgive me, I'm just trying to refocus myself here. As 5 of Heritage Hall looks to get it in. And that's tipped, and here's 5, and off the feet of McKenzie, out of bounds. They stay right here with Heritage Hall. And that will be taken by a jump ball. Tie up anyway, and will stay right here with Heritage Hall again. As they look to get it in. And does the 4, and gives it to 5. As 5 of Heritage Hall gets it to 4, and 4 gets it to 5 and tipped. And 5 of Heritage Hall, and And still staying right here with Heritage Hall. They've had a chance after chance. And they will get it in now. 4. On 5 to Suburban. All right, so we have a quick 2-0 start. Yeah, timeout. Good timeout. So 30-second timeout between Suburban and Heritage Hall. As I'd welcome you to this junior high girls matchup between Suburban and Heritage Hall. The last time for the junior high girls this season. All right, Aurelia and Aubrey and tipped and caught by Oddstop and gives it out to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Sophia. Throw right by Sophia and gives it out to McKenzie. Good offensive rebound there. As McKenzie looks to find on the Crusaders, I believe. It is. All right, they get it. Heritage Hall gets it in. They're down 2-0 early, and now that's a tip and turnover. And Mackenzie Helton. And down the paint she comes, and that one's short, and she's right there, but saves it right to Heritage Hall. And that's going to be a tie-up going to Suburban. 4:02 in the first quarter as they get it in 4-5. As I'll go over the rosters with you again at halftime for both the junior high girls, what I have. And that will be controlled, just turnover all in all, as, man, both teams trying to turn it over, I guess. As here come the junior high girls of Sophia Reed passes into a Heritage Hall player. And who's going to come away with it? And a tie-up. And we'll stay right here with Heritage Hall. As Sophia looks to get it in. 3:31 to play in the first. Sophia and finds a Caitlin. And down 4-0. And here is, and that's taken away by Aubrey. As Aubrey passes it out, and Caitlin Britt ahead with it. Caitlin Britt down the paint, puts it up, and no good off the glass. And Aurelia right there and scores off the glass. 6-0 in favor of Suburban. As here is 5 of Heritage Hall. As 5 puts it up and got it for the first 2 points of the game for Heritage Hall. 6-2. As here's Mackenzie Helton. Aurelia to Sophia. No. And taken by Heritage Hall. And here is a pass that goes out of first quarter. As Sophia gets it into Sasha Miller. The lineup's changed on me briefly as some kind of foul. As Sophia and gets it, and now tipped and taken away by Heritage Hall, but then taken by Aurelia, puts it up and in. 8-2. And Heritage Hall was the ball down by 6, and that shot's way off, but right there, no good, and Rayleigh comes away with it and gives it ahead to Sasha. Sasha will bring it up in the paint, put it up, and no, and Heritage Hall the defensive rebound. And now under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. And Heritage Hall with it, and he gives it to 20, looking to pass, and gives it to, and taken away by Sophia, and she gives it to Sasha, as Sasha brings it up, and gives it out to Aubrey. Aubrey gives it to Aurelia, turn around, and back up, and she can, and got it to go! 10-2 in favor of Suburban. And here's Heritage Hall, number 5 in the paint, puts it up, no, and right there, and now taken away by Heritage, and now taken, anyway, forgive me how I was describing that, but none. 2 points. Not Heartland, Heritage. Looks like a foul. A foul was 29.4 seconds. And Sophia, not a good entry pass, as here comes Heritage Hall, 21 with it in the paint, puts it up and missed it. And right there, Sophia. And now taken away by Heritage Hall, and they score. As here is Suburban with it. First quarter winding down, and now out of bounds. 7.9 seconds left in the first quarter. As Sophia looks to get it in first. Now here she and puts it in. Nice job there. And that's how the first quarter ends, on a bucket by Heritage Hall. We go to the second, 10-8 your score. We'll come back with you to start the second quarter. Basketball game between Suburban and Heritage Hall for the final game of the season for them. Thank you. Second quarter underway in this junior high girls matchup. It's 10-8 in favor of Suburban. Here's Heritage Hall in the paint, and you say the back. About on staying right with Heritage Hall. 13 seconds into this third quarter. Forgive me, second quarter. As they look to get it in, and does. 5-21, back to 5 in the paint, and 2 shots coming for number 5 of that'd be number 5, Savannah Stein. First one, no. As thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at another time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live all season long in the Crusader box. As that second free then went in 10-9. As here is Sophia Reed, banked in a shot. 12-9. And now that's taken away by Suburban, Caitlin Britt. And Caitlin gets it to Sasha. Sasha gets it to Sophia. Come away with it. And we'll stay right here. 5:03 in the second quarter. Sophia gets it into McKenzie. And taken away, but a tie-up going this way anyway. Yeah. It was taken away, but going this way, going Heartland's direction. Forgive me, folks, not Heartland, Heritage Hall. I'm so sorry. As here's 5, and got the shot. That was very nice, very nice. A clean shot, 12-11. Sophia will get it in, and does to Aurelia, looking to pass, and does. Finds Aubrey, no there, but Aurelia, no good on the shot, and right to Sophia Reed, who scores 14-11. And 21. And a shot, no. And out of bounds, I guess. Sophia gets it into McKenzie. Off the turnover from Heritage Hall. Sophia, no good from the free throw line as Heritage Hall grabs the rebound. Here is number 21. Number 21 tries, no. And gets it to 21 up top. 21 gets it to 4. And 4. Sophia as Sophia, and now who's going to come? And that's going to be over and back on the Crusaders. So kind of going back and forth on the possession. As Heritage Hall gets it out. Back to 21. And Kenzie. Quarter. Here's Aurelia, puts up the shot and no good off the glass, and who's going to grab it? And right there 21 does. for Heritage Hall, and that's tipped, and McKenzie, and she comes away with it, unless she stepped out of bounds, and that's exactly what she did. Going to Heritage Hall, 14-11, in favor of Suburban, 2:57 to play in the second. Or one substitution for Heritage Hall. Gives it to whoever that was, and now taken away by Caitlin Britt. And 20 played physical defense and results into a tie-up. And going Suburban's direction. They're up by 3, 14-11, 2:42 in the second quarter. McKenzie gives it to Aurelia. Caitlin Britt, 2.5 to play in the first half, and going to 2:24 to play in the first half. And here she comes in the paint, and that's no good. And that's kicked, and oh man. And here comes Heritage Hall. And out of bounds. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 1:53 to play. And that shot's off, and rebound. And go to stay right here with Suburban. Aubrey Folger to make the inbound pass. 14-11 your score in favor of Suburban. Aubrey, get it in. And controlled by Kaylin Perry, and gives it to, I'm sorry, that was stolen away by Heritage Hall. 21 has it. Been on a little drought scoring-wise, and that's taken on by Aurelia Rosario. Good play there, and she gets it ahead Sasha Miller. And can she get it ahead to Caitlin? Yes. Caitlin looking, gets it over to 13 Sasha. Caitlin Britt. And that's Caitlin Britt, by the way, not Caitlin Moy. And Caitlin Britt. Is it the Kaylin Perry coming up on a minute to play in the first half, and now taken away by Heritage Hall. This has been some good defense here in the past few minutes. And here is Heritage Hall, 21 with it. 2-point shot, and that one's off. And under a minute to play in the first half. And now out of bounds it goes. Going to Suburban. 14-11 your score. 45.9 seconds left. And by Aurelia puts it up short. As Heritage Hall comes away with it. And here she comes down the lane, puts it up, and no. And out of bounds, and she's able to. Anyway, a turnover on Heritage Hall. Suburban has it. 14-11 your score. Now, Sasha gets it over to Caitlin Britt. Caitlin gets it to Sasha. Under 13 seconds, she puts it up, and and 21 puts it up. No. And that's how the first half ends. So It's been a more of a defensive battle for 10 and 8. So anyway, halftime here between the junior high girls. Forgive me. Um, all right, so halftime here. Girls of Suburban Heritage Hall. As I will go over the lineups with you for both, with all that I have, starting with Heritage Hall. But once again, your score at halftime: Suburban 14, Heritage Hall 11. Girls of the Heritage Hall Patriots. At least I have 5, and those are only the starters, okay? So number 5, Savannah Stein. Number 4, Izzy Puzzy, something like that. Number 14, Olivia Yingot. Number 20, Anika. Halt. Abigail Zintadifer. Something like that. The not Heartland, forgive me, for the Heritage Hall Patriots. Oh, forgive me. Let's move over to our girls of junior high. All right, so I'll go over them fully, the ones that I have. Number 10, Mackenzie Helton in 8th grade. Number 11, Caitlin Britt, 7th grade. Remember, that's Caitlin Britt, not Caitlin Moy. And number 12, Sophia Reed, 8th grade. Number 13, Sasha Miller in 7th grade. Number 14, Grace Parr in 8th grade. 21, Aubrey Folger in 8th grade. And 3 that are on here but are not playing. Meneses, number 23. And all 3 of them are in 8th grade. The number 31, Kaylin Perry, she's in 7th grade. And number 32, Aurelia Rosario, who is in 8th grade. And, of course, the head coach for the junior high girls is Carly Hockema, and assisting her is Mr. Jonathan Ray. And now, just to note the starting lineups for the junior high girls today. Number 10, Mackenzie Helton. Number 11, Caitlin Britt. Number 12, Sophia Reed. Number 21, Aubrey Folger. Junior high girls of Suburban. So halftime it is. Once again, your score 14-11 in favor of Suburban. Second half will be coming your way. I hope you've had a day to this point, and forgive me, I'm just kind of all over the place as I I apologize. Morning, your afternoon, and as we get into this evening and beyond, all right? I'll be back with you for the second half as I take a rest, and that will be good, all right? Second half coming your way. Right after this. All right, welcome back to start this second half of the junior high girls game. 14-11 favors Suburban. As there we go, a quick turnover from the start on Heritage. As here's Mackenzie Helton. Mackenzie gets it to Aurelia. And Aubrey puts it in off the glass. 16-11. Good start for us. Second half wise. And now that's taken away by Caitlin. Now that's taken 5 and out of bounds. Blocked by Mackenzie, but stay right with Heritage Hall. 16-11, you're 5 down. 5. No good, and shot no good again. Bodies there. Somehow they say it's Heritage Hall ball. Out of all those hands and such. All right, get it in again. 16-11. There you go in the paint, 5. And able to get it to 20, and that one's short, but a foul in the arm. Sending number 10 to the line, I believe. Excuse me. Number 20, and number 20 is Anika Halton. Something like that. Annika? I don't know. No good. Second one. As she brings it to length. And Mackenzie able to find Sophia. No good off the paint. No good in the paint. As here comes Heritage Hall. 5. Quarter. Here's 4. Gives it 5. And 20. Takes a shot. No. And right there to Rayleigh to grab the rebound. And then taken by 4 of Heritage Hall as she throws it. And Aurelia gets it to Mackenzie. Not Mackenzie. That was Sophia off the turnover. And she gives it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie with it. And Mackenzie over to Sophia. Sophia. Pass, and that's taken away by Heritage Hall, but there's a foul. And stay right here with Suburban. 4:17 to play in the third quarter. As Sophia will get it in to Caitlin Britt. Remember, not Caitlin Moy, as that is taken by Aurelia. As Sophia Reed has it. And that's tipped and taken by Aurelia. 2-point shot, no. And rebound Heritage Hall. Paint with it, and now that's another turnover. Caitlin Britt can save it and give it right to Aubrey Folger, and she'll give it head. Mackenzie. All right, Mackenzie Helton. Gives it to Caitlin Britt, and in the paint, Aubrey. Aurelia. There's going to be a tie-up going to Heritage Hall. And it looks to be a substitution. Sasha Miller comes in for Caitlin Britt. Yes, here comes Heritage Hall down by 5. 5 with it. In the paint. And taken away by Aurelia. Until there's another tie-up. Going the up way. As Sophia get into Mackenzie off the turnover. Ashley brings it up. And Mackenzie, 2-point shot, no. And here they come down by 5, and that pass is intercepted by Aurelia. And she gives it to McKenzie. Good defense there. Yeah, you better help her. As it still goes. And a timeout, I believe. Either Heritage Hall or Suburban. One of them. All right, 16-11 your score. 2:51 to play, third quarter. We'll be back with you shortly. Out of the timeout, and the pass is caught by Aurelia, and she's able to get the Aubrey. She passes out to McKenzie, and Tao taken away. Can Heritage Hall score this time, number 5, and there you go. And here comes McKenzie. We're up by 3. As she gets in the paint, Aubrey gets it to Aurelia, and short on a shot and out of bounds. Going to Heritage Hall, 2:27. And the third. As here's Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall will get it out. And does. 5. Good block there, however you want to call it. Coming up on 2. All right. I was too much worried about the clock starting instead of play, because that clock is important. As 21 puts it up, no. As Heritage Hall comes away with offensive rebound. Got up bodies there. And out of bounds. Oh, come on now. As Sasha fell down, but Caitlin saves her. Great job to be there, Caitlin Britt. And here's 13 Sasha. A minute and a half to play. 16-13. And that's another turnover. I don't know how many turnovers there have been this game, but as down to the paint, no good. Got it to go. 16-15 to make it a 1-point game. And for a third quarter winding down here, and I got to tell you one thing, the junior high girls game I've done so far, this is the most competitive one yet. And Aurelia, she needs help. She needs help. And Caitlin Britt, they have a 1-point lead, and Sasha. And Sasha looking to do something. And right here with Suburban, 33.6 seconds, 16-15 in favor of the Crusaders. As Mackenzie Helton will come in for Sasha Miller. As we will get it out. And as 21 just ripped it out of her hands. Sophia Reed make the inbound pass. Now who's with it? Who's going to come away with it? And seconds. Gives it to Caitlin. 2 points. And remember, not Caitlin Moore. All right, third quarter one. Third quarter over. So, not a bad way to end the third quarter on the Suburban's defense. Going to the fourth. And that's exactly what we will do right now. Right after this break, we'll go to the fourth quarter. Your score, Suburban 18, Heritage Hall 15. Well, can you believe this? The final quarter of the junior high girls for Suburban is here. Of the season, final quarter of the season. And there's a good shot. There's a good start to the fourth quarter for Heritage Hall. As here comes McKenzie. But the final regular quarter for the junior high girls is the Crusaders, and now that's tipped, and Sophia able to get Aubrey. As Aubrey, good defense out of bounds. Stay right with the Crusaders. 45. Of this fourth. It's a 1-point Suburban lead, 18. Ball down, and she traveled with it. Going to Heritage Hall. And they're down. Defense. And 5 of Heritage Hall gets it over to 25, and 5 short on a 3 is close, but not good. And jump ball and going to Suburban. Exactly a minute to play. Have exactly a minute gone in this fourth. And Caitlin gives it to Aurelia. Aurelia tightly guarded. Needs help. Come on. Able to get out. Able to get to Caitlin. And Caitlin Britt. Britt able to get Aubrey. Aubrey looking to pass and gets it to Aurelia. And just off, but who's going to get it? And Heritage Hall does, and the paint, and somehow lost it, but right to Aubrey, and gives it to McKenzie, and put it up the glass. That'll give you a 3-point lead. Way to go. Urban. All right. And here's 5 of Heritage Hall. And in 3-point Suburban lead. And Heritage Hall gets it in. The 10 somehow caught. Oh, 20-17 as they get it in. Here's 5. Paint. 2. This time. .357, fourth quarter, as Aubrey gets it into Sasha. A tight game here, and that's a foul. As Aubrey gets it to McKenzie, and good defense, can she save it? And get able to get to Aubrey. But I got to tell you, this has been very as here is McKenzie with it, and good defense as she gets it to Aubrey to Aurelia, and she is short on the shot but gets it back, and a tie up going. Heritage Hall way. 3:27 left in the fourth as 4 will get it in. Heritage Hall 10. No. And Sophia. And taken by Heritage Hall, and that's a foul. Shooting 2. 3:15 in the fourth. 20-17 in favor of Suburban. That's numbers 5, Savannah Stein. Good shot. Good shot to bank it in. 20-18. 3:15 in the fourth. As Aurelia gets it into Sophia Reed. All right, we're up by 2. As Sasha Miller approaching 3 minutes and counting. And Caitlin Britt, 2-point shot. There you go. Caitlin Britt makes it a 4-point game, 22-18. As Heritage Hall, 10, no good. And they come away with a 5, and no good this time. And Aurelia comes away with it. Coming up on 2.5 to play in the fourth. And Kaylin Perry gets it to Sophia Reed and to Sasha. And Sasha, no. And Aurelia there, no. And out of bounds. Stay right here. 2:22 in the fourth. As Sophia gets it into Sasha, cannot handle it first, but got it. As here is Sasha and Aurelia, and good. Sasha Miller. Jump ball going to Heritage Hall. 2:04 left of this game, and let me tell you something. Right after this game, the varsity boys will be. And that's all I'll say. Aurelia comes away with it, and that's going to be a foul or a jump, tie up, whatever you want to call it. And we'll go to Suburban. 22-18. Over to Caitlin. Can they make one last gasp here as that 2-point shot is off, and Sasha Miller comes away with it, and she lost it out of bounds. 1:35 to play. As gets it out. As here's 5. And tipped and out of bounds. Staying with Heritage. And there you go. Right on cue, Pastor Ray, as we came up with a good steal. Caitlin Britt gives it to Aubrey and to Aurelia. 2-point shot and got it off the glass. 24-18. That makes 2-4. And 4 back to 5. Guarded by Sophia. As here's Mackenzie, and she just lost it out of bounds. Going to Heritage Hall. They're down by 6, 51.9 seconds. Hilton winding down and coming up on a half a second and counting. And Mackenzie missed a shot. Heritage Hall under 30 seconds. They're down by 6. As out of bounds. 22.5 seconds remaining. In 5. 2-point shot off right there again. Puts it back up. No. 12, 11, and take it away. And there 2022, 6.4 seconds, and Mackenzie off. Good way to finish it off for the junior high girls who had been on a losing streak. And I got to tell you, what a joy for them to end off, especially at home. I'm proud of them. And I couldn't be any more proud how competitive this was, how competitive a game this was, defense. I just couldn't be any more proud of them to finishing off this way. One last time for this 2021 to 2022 junior high girls season. So once again, your final score, Suburban. All right, let's listen to the words here of Coach Gore. Here we go. The game you've been waiting for all night, all day, all week. It's right here. One last time. One last time.
Test. All right, want to thank you for coming out again. We will do our senior presentation right after warm-ups. Right after warm-ups will be the senior presentation. So when the 6 minutes left, have all the seniors line up over here by the basketball goals, please. Thank you.
Of Mr. Coach Gore there. We are coming up on the final game of this regular season of Crusaders basketball. I could not be any more honored. I'm looking forward to this. And man, what a treat coming up for you. As we all right. We look forward to that. And we'll do it one more time. One. All right. Matthew Fox signing out. And I'll talk to you in a little while. One more time for varsity boys basketball between Suburban and Heritage Hall. Let's get ourselves ready. One last time. Matthew Fox signing out saying goodbye.